Welcome back to Handy Guys Moving YouTube channel. Today we're going to be showing you how to pack some items out of your kitchen and how to properly protect plates and bowls and things like that. Here we're just getting ready. We'll put our protective pad down and we'll open our paper. Once you have the paper down, you'll want to place a plate and fold the corner of the paper one sheet over the first plate. Then you'll go back and grab another plate and do the same thing. And you'll want to continue to do that until you have about 4 or 5 plates in a stack. And once you're comfortable with your stack there, and they're all nicely covered, you fold those corners in and wrap it up. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just needs to function. All right, now we're ready to pack some bowls. It's pretty much the same technique as the plates. We'll just start stacking them into the paper sheet with the corners folded over each individual bowl as a divider. That'll add some extra layer of protection while it's in a box, and it'll prevent them from rubbing together, breaking, and moving around too much. Same thing, you'll have about 4 or 5 in a stack, and then you'll just wrap them up. You're ready to go into the box. All right, next we're going to pack some glassware. Here we have just a regular drinking glass. You're going to place it in your sheet of paper and roll it up, fold the bottom over and continue to roll. And then when you're finished, you'll just tuck that into the top of the glass. And that'll give you a nice tight wrap, and it'll provide an extra layer of protection for the glass as well. You want to make sure you fill that void inside of the glass. That's very important because it'll prevent the glass from breaking while it's being transported. Stemware is also a very common item, and also very important that it's packed properly. Here we're just making a little wrap for the stem. You want to make sure all the voids are filled and all the little fragile parts are protected, so we're wrapping the stem first. Once that's done, we want to stuff the paper down into the glass to fill that void. Leave a little bit hanging out of the top, and we'll show you why in just a second. Then you'll place the glass in a sheet of paper and roll it up. Fold your ends in, continue your roll, and that extra little bit that you left at the top provides an extra layer of protection for the stemware. Everyone's favorite, flatware. It's just very simple and a very easy way to pack it up. You just take each little section of your divider here, take all those items and place them into a sheet of paper and roll them up. This is important because you don't want these items shaking around or getting loose in the box. Same thing with the knives. If you're wrapping sharp knives, you might want to use an extra couple of sheets of paper, so that'll prevent the sharp edges from poking out and causing a hazard. Then we just place them back into the tray after they're wrapped, and they'll be nice and neat. Now that we have everything wrapped up nice and neat and placed into our dividers, it's no longer loose and jiggling around or clanking on each other. So then we'll just take the divider and wrap it up so that those wrapped items don't fall out. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just needs to work. And then we'll tape it up just like a present. By keeping a nice tight bundle, it keeps everything organized during your move and makes unpacking a lot easier. And there you have it, your flatware made simple. All right, we have some of these larger items out of the drawer, and these are very simple. We just place them all together and wrap them up. I use 2 sheets of paper here because they are heavier items and they tend to like to poke through a single sheet. So 2 sheets, fold your corners in and roll it up nice and tight and neat, and that's ready to go in the box. All right, we have some saucepans here, some pots. For these, it's pretty simple. We're just going to put our corners in, much like how we packed our bowls. And we can wrap that handle up just for an extra measure of protection. And we'll nest them and wrap them up again with another sheet. That keeps everything together nice and organized and prevents things from moving around inside the box. And then the lids, we'll just wrap them up individually, sort of like a plate. It's not going to be perfect, it just needs to work. And then we can take the lids and wrap them together. This will help keep things organized inside your boxes. And again, it makes unpacking that much easier. All right, flat pans or skillets. These are packed pretty much the same way. We just want to fold our corners over. Use 2 sheets since they are heavier. And then once we have them covered and protected, we'll fold everything together and wrap them up. Once everything's wrapped and protected, again, it's not going to be pretty, but they're covered, they're protected, they're organized, and they're ready to go in the box.